Welcome to your 20-minute Yoga Nidra practice for body awareness and relaxation. Yoga Nidra is a guided practice of deep relaxation and conscious rest, often called yogic sleep. So we lay down in a comfortable position on the floor, and I'll lead you through breath awareness, body scanning, and visualization to move into a state of wakefulness and sleep, almost like a theta and delta brainwave state. It's a state where the body fully relaxes while the mind remains aware, promoting stress relief, nervous system balance, inner clarity, restoration of mental, physical, and emotional health. So when you're ready, you're going to find a comfortable position laying on the floor preferably, or the bed is fine, but you don't want to fall asleep. So I find that being on the hard floor kind of keeps me awake. But let's get into a comfortable position, laying flat on your back or on your back side supine. So if you need a pillow or blanket or anything to make yourself more comfortable, or eye pillow even, feel free to do so. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring yourself to the present moment, to your body, to your breath, and start relaxing into the posture of Shavasana, a relaxation posture like the pose at the end of the yoga class. So finding a comfortable position on your back, your arms are down by the side, palms are facing up. Your shoulders are down and back. The chest and heart are slightly open, tailbone tucked down, but you're relaxed. You're not working. You're not forcing yourself into any position. You would just want to create space around the body and in the spine. And then, get some length through those natural curves of the spine and start relaxing your face and your jaw and your eyes. Maybe close the eyes and take a couple deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And as you breathe in, you take in that fresh breath, fresh oxygen, and exhale, relax and release, softening into your body, softening, releasing the exhale and letting go. Inhale deep through the nose. And then exhale, let your body sink a little deeper. Soften. Softening into stillness, breathing in. Exhale, release, relaxing into this time and space. Allowing yourself rest and awareness and renewal. We're going to take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale fully. Now for this body scan practice, we'll set a little intention before we go into it. Just bringing a heartfelt intention or a simple positive statement or affirmation into your mind and heart. And we'll breathe in here, inhaling. And then exhale, silently state your affirmation. I am at peace. I am whole and complete. Whatever it is for you. Inhale deep. Exhale, reciting silently your affirmation to yourself. Again, inhale deep. And exhale, say your affirmation to yourself quietly. And as you breathe in, you're going to bring your awareness to your full body, scanning up and down your body and all around, head to toe, side to side, front to back. Full body awareness, breathing in, expanding inhale, opening up space through the breath, breathing in fresh oxygen, feeding the cells on the inhale. And then exhale, relax and release deeply. Whole body awareness. And then we'll start directing our attention to specific areas of the body, starting with the left foot. Bringing your attention to the left foot, you're going to start relaxing your left foot, breathing in and out of the nose. Continue a rhythmic breath of awareness, and we'll have that mind-body connection through the breath, bringing the attention and the breath to the areas of the body that we're releasing. Relaxing the left foot and the left toes. You're going to relax the pinky toe on the left foot, and then the next toe. Relaxing the middle toe, going up toe by toe, relaxing the long middle toe, relaxing your big toe, the inside of the foot and the bottom of the foot relaxes, bringing the awareness up the back of the heel and around the top of the foot and down the front of the foot. The top of the foot bones are relaxing. The ankle relaxes. Moving your awareness up the shin bone, relaxing the shin bone and the connective tissues along the shin bone, around the back to the calf muscles. Relaxing the kneecap and the sides of the knee, all those tendons and tissues in the knee, relaxing the back of the knee. Coming up through the inside of the leg, the inside of the thigh, around the front of the thigh, to the outside of the left leg and to the back of the left leg, the thigh bone, and all the muscles around the thigh bone relax up into the hip, where that femur bone meets the hip joint, the socket there, relaxing deeply from the inside up, around the hip, the front of the hip, around to the back of the hip and the low back, relaxing the pelvis. The left leg fully relaxes. You're going to bring the awareness into the right foot, fully relaxing the right foot and the right pinky toe, taking your attention toe by toe up the foot, relaxing each toe to the big toe. The big toe relaxes. Taking the attention to the arch of the foot, relaxing the arch of the foot and the bottom of the foot. Attention comes to the outside of the foot, around the back of the foot, to the heel and up the back of the heel to the top of the foot, around the ankle. The top of the foot relaxes and the ankle relaxes, moving your attention up the shin bone on the right leg, relaxing the lower right leg and all the muscles and tissues connected to that bone. The attention comes to the back of the right leg, moving up the back of the knee, relaxing the back of the knee and the top of the knee, the sides of the kneecap, underneath the kneecap, into the thigh bone. Relaxing up the thigh, up the inner leg, the outside of the thigh bone, the quadricep muscles, going up into the glutes, into the back of the leg, deep into the hip socket, the outer hip, the low back, and around to the front of the pelvis. Bringing the attention to the pelvis, to the pelvic floor, to the navel, and everything in between. Bringing the attention to the low back and the belly, to the navel center, to your internal organs, your digestive system and tract, bringing the attention and awareness deep within, softening where you might be clenching or holding back, softening the belly and the chest, relaxing the sides of the body, relaxing the spine, the mid-spine, working your way up from the base of the spine, the tailbone, up the lumbar spine, up through the thoracic spine, the mid-back, and the back ribs, relaxing the back ribs, and up through the upper back, the upper thoracics, in between the shoulder blades. And then your shoulder blades, your shoulder wings relax. Relaxing down your arms into the front of the chest and throat. Relaxing down the left arm, the left inner arm, underarm. Down into the left hand and the left pinky. The left ring finger and middle finger. The left pointer finger and thumb and the whole hand. The front of the hand, the back of the hand. Scanning up the inner wrist and inner arm again up into the armpit. Down the side of the body. And then bring the awareness into the right hand. Relaxing the right hand and arm and right pinky. Relaxing the right ring finger, the middle finger, index finger, and thumb. You're going to relax the front and the back of the right hand. Moving the awareness up into the wrist, the inner wrist and outer wrist. Up the outer arm, relaxing the forearm and the elbow up to the shoulder. Relaxing the inner arm, wrist to elbow up into the armpit and down the side of the body. You're going to bring your awareness up into the base of the neck and tops of the shoulders. Bringing the attention to C7, the base of the neck, the biggest cervical vertebrae at the bottom of the neck, top of the thoracic spine. And relax the tops of the shoulders and the shoulder girdle, all the muscles in the rotator cuffs, and deep into those shoulder joints and into the chest and heart. You're going to relax into the sternum and into the diaphragm. Relax up into the throat and into the jaw and face, into the teeth sockets. You can feel your teeth, your tongue, your face. Fully relax. Around the back of the neck and up to the base of the skull. Attention to the base of the skull, relaxing in the area of that ridge where the base of the skull meets the top of the spine. The cervical neck part of the spine. And then around the sides of the head and jaw, relax the temporalis muscles and the ears deep into the eardrums. the ear lobes, into the inner sinus cavities and nasal cavities, looking inward towards your inner gaze, your inner vision, looking in towards your own brain. Bringing the awareness to the forehead and around the top of the head and into the crown of the head. Full body awareness from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. Now sense the body as a whole, complete and relaxed. Now bring your attention to your breath, just the natural rhythm of your breath, breathing in and out of the nose. You'll feel the rise and the fall of the abdomen, bringing awareness back into the face, the skin, and inhale deep. Exhale fully. Inhale for 8 counts. Exhale for 8 counts. Again, inhale for 8 counts. And exhale for 8 counts. Now when you're ready, bring awareness into the full body, waking yourself up a bit. Just attention, noticing what you feel in the body, if it feels heavy or light or warm or cold. And I want you to use your imagination and play with this for a moment. As you lie there, you can perhaps visualize yourself in a beautiful place of nature that you enjoy. Maybe it's a quiet meadow, laying in the grass, under the trees, or the wide sky above you. You're resting on a calm shoreline, an evening sunset, whatever it is for you. So choose an image that brings ease and peace, and take a moment to breathe that in. Exhaling fully, releasing anything through the exhale, softly sighing through the mouth, relaxing the jaw and tongue on the exhale. Sitting peacefully in this beautiful place that you've created in your imagination and your mind. It could be a real place. And then I want you to take 3 more deep breaths, bringing in your heartfelt intention from the beginning. I am peace, I am whole, I am complete. Whatever it was for you, we're going to do 3 more rounds, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling, state your affirmation. Again, inhale. Exhale, state your affirmation. One more, inhale. And exhale, repeating your positive affirmation as you bring awareness back into the body, waking yourself up, opening your eyes, rolling the eyes around in the head, wiggling your fingers and toes, feeling the ground beneath you, noticing the space around you. You're going to take a deep breath. And then exhale, stretch through the arms and legs, maybe reach the arms overhead. And then you can bring the knees up towards the chest, rock side to side, move a little bit. And then roll over to one side with ease and just pause for a moment before you rise. Notice what you feel. And then as you come up to a seat, you'll sit tall. Bringing yourself into observation, noticing what you feel. You can keep the eyes closed and stay here in meditation for a little bit, another minute or two of silence, or you can open your eyes and bring your awareness back into the external world and just notice how you feel. Physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. Try to stay in this space for as long as you can. Maybe take some time to write or reflect on anything that came up or anything that you felt you need to share or write down and look at again later. So thank you for joining me. Please let me know if you have any questions or feedback, and I look forward to working with you again.